How could one simple vacation trigger such a massive meltdown in the world's biggest fandom? What pushed JungkooK, the golden magne known for his calm, steady composure, to suddenly utter words that sent shockwaves through every corner of social media? He's no longer in BTS. Was it a misunderstanding? A careless slip? Or was this the beginning of the truth armies have feared for years, the end of BTS as we know it? Everything began the moment news broke that Taehyung V had flown to Hawaii with his closest friends, the beloved wOOGA squad. At first, fans were ecstatic. Pictures of Taehyung basking under the Hawaiian sun, laughing with Park Seo-joon, Choi Woo-shik, Park Hyung-sik, and Peak Boy made their way across every platform. His happiness felt refreshing, until everything flipped. The turning point came during a quiet, seemingly harmless live broadcast hosted by JungkooK. He was sipping tea, responding to comments, and joking around like always. But when one fan mentioned Taehyung's Hawaii trip, the atmosphere shifted. JungkooK paused, his expression tightening for a split second. Then he muttered something under his breath, something fans claimed sounded like, "He's no longer in BTS." Within minutes, the clip was everywhere, cropped, edited, stripped of context, and ready to ignite chaos. People debated whether JungkooK was joking, being sarcastic, or unintentionally leaking something he wasn't meant to say. Could this be about Taehyung's future plans? Was something happening behind the scenes that fans weren't aware of? Taehyung's timing didn't help. His Hawaii vacation came during a strangely quiet period for BTS. The members were busy with personal projects, but something about this absence felt different. It wasn't just a trip, it was his longest break from group-related public activity in ages. And fans noticed a shift in him, a calmer tone in his posts, a sense of independence, a subtle transformation. Some wondered if this vacation represented more than relaxation, maybe it was a symbolic step toward a new chapter. Photos of Taehyung walking along the beach barefoot at sunset circulated online, and fans interpreted them like scenes from a movie. Freedom. Change. Letting go. Armies began speculating whether the wOOGA squad, Taehyung's closest non-idol circle, was becoming a refuge representing distance from BTS. In a recent interview, Taehyung opened up about how deeply his wOOGA friends influenced his views on creativity and life fulfillment. Those words, once harmless, now seemed like clues. Was Taehyung redefining what it meant to be an artist outside the structure of BTS? Industry insiders fueled the fire even further. Some suggested Taehyung might be developing a new artistic identity separate from BTS's global image. A Seoul journalist wrote, "Taehyung has always been the most individualistic member of BTS, cinema, jazz, photography, fashion, he moves differently. If anyone would pursue a bold creative path alone, it's him." But there was always a contradiction. Taehyung fiercely loved BTS. He repeatedly expressed loyalty to the group. So if he was truly evolving, what had changed? As speculation grew, JungkooK suddenly disappeared from social media after the livestream. Fans panicked. Was something wrong? Was there conflict between the members? Had JungkooK exposed something he was not supposed to? Taehyung stayed silent during the uproar. He continued posting serene Hawaii photos with cryptic captions like, "The ocean never lies," and "Freedom feels like honesty." Were these indirect answers to JungkooK? Or was he choosing peace over chaos? Adding fuel to the fire, Taehyung shared a song on Instagram, "Frank Ocean's Lost." ARMY immediately dissected every lyric, every meaning, every emotional tone. Many believed Taehyung was sending a message, "I'm not lost from BTS, I'm finding myself." For over a decade, BTS has represented unity, brotherhood, and unwavering togetherness. But with each member branching into solo endeavors, fans couldn't help but wonder, was the group evolving, or quietly drifting apart? Analysts argued that evolution was natural. But Jungkook's misunderstood phrase, "he's no longer in BTS," shattered the illusion of total stability. Suddenly, the public imagined internal conflicts, differing visions, private tension. Behind closed doors, rumors surfaced that HYB was discussing the long-term direction of BTS. Would the group reunite fully after each member completed their projects? Or was BTS becoming more symbolic than active? If so, was Taehyung's trip a subtle step toward independence? Eventually Jungkook returned with a short wWOOGA message, "Sometimes I say things wrong. Please don't misunderstand. I love him. We all love him." Fans felt comforted, but also confused. Why didn't he mention Taehyung by name? Why did it sound like he was speaking on behalf of the entire group? Meanwhile, the emotional narrative around Taehyung and Jungkook's relationship, the once beloved Taekook bond, added even more intensity. For years, they had shared moments of friendship, balance, and mutual respect. But subtle distance had grown recently, fewer interactions, conflicting schedules, missing events, private congratulations instead of public support. Fans wondered, was this friendship shifting, or was it simply adulthood? Korean media threw more theories into the mix. Some said Jungkook's comment reflected differing visions about BTS's future, Jungkook wanting the group to stay united, Taehyung wanting room for personal artistry. An insider said, "There's no conflict, but there is change." Then, after weeks of confusion, the truth surfaced. And it was far simpler than the dramatic rumors suggested. "He's no longer in BTS" turned out to be a mistranslation and a misunderstanding. Jungkook had been responding playfully to a fan joking about Taehyung being missing online. The viral clip had cut out Jungkook's smile, turning a light remark into a heartbreaking headline. Eventually, HYB stepped in with a clear statement: Taehyung's Hawaii trip was a personal vacation. There was no internal conflict, no separation, no group issue. The members were in close communication, their relationships as strong as ever. Jungkook followed with a reassuring post, "Don't believe everything online. We're all good." Taehyung added a calm photo of the ocean with one word, "peace." Just like that, the storm began to quiet. This entire episode became a powerful example of how easily online culture can distort reality. In a world where every gesture is overanalyzed, even a moment of silence can be turned into a story of betrayal. Fans act out of love, but sometimes that love transforms into fear, creating narratives that feel real even when they aren't. Taehyung's Hawaii sunset wasn't a goodbye. It was rest, balance, humanity. Jungkook's misunderstood words weren't a declaration of separation. They were part of the noise born from a fandom that cares too deeply. In the end, BTS remains what it has always been, 7 individuals growing, evolving, exploring, yet connected by a bond forged through years of shared music, hardship, and love. Their paths may diverge, but their unity remains intact. Not every change signals an ending. Not every silence is a breakup. And not every rumor deserves belief.